What's up, y'all? It's your boy Evan here. Welcome to the Cartoon Block, and today I'm going to show you how to draw Rocket. Not Rocket Raccoon, it's Rocket. All right? He hates to be called a raccoon. So, drawing Rocket, you want to go ahead and first start out by drawing a circular shape for his skull. He's an animal, but their skull is different than ours. My iPhone camera getting in the way. A cord getting in the way. So, you want to draw like a circle first. Go ahead and draw with me, y'all. Come on and draw with me. Get some paper, get a post-it note, get some scrap paper. Don't be messing around. So get the head in there first. And then we want to go ahead and get in like that little muzzle area. Well, I want to first cut his head in half. This is about the center line of his head. Draw that sphere in there. Okay. And those of you on a mobile device, can you go ahead and click share with everybody else? So they can go ahead and see this as well. So once you get that skull in there with that circular part for the center, we want to go ahead and cut that in half too and put the eye line in there. Okay, so your eye line will be coming around the mountain when she comes. So you want to have that sphere like this, okay, roughly, and then kind of just get the eye line in there. And that's all you have for his skull. So now comes the tricky part, is getting that little, what do you call it, that, the muzzle. The muzzle kind of comes off that lower part of that eye line right here. And it's like a flat little triangular, pyramidish type shape. So go ahead and get that in here. All right. Once you get that in there, and yes, Heidi, I'm doing this for you, girl, because you're the one that asked for. This girl asked me 1,000 times to draw, Rocket Raccoon, so non-human animals. Pressure, Heidi. So much pressure. I can't take the pressure. So now we want to go ahead and put in like this little like triangular part for his nose. Okay, just a little kind of cute little like, triangular part for the nose. And now the trick is here, you want to be careful not to make him look like a fox or a wolf. And that's the tricky part with Rocket. You want him looking fierce, but not too fierce, okay? Not too fierce, all right? And those of y'all just coming in late, like I said before, go get my free drawing course. Go get it right now. superherodrawingcourse.com. A lot of folks been asking me how to draw superhero bodies. Well, you can go here and get it right now. Screenshot this bad boy and go get it. superherodrawingcourse.com. Go get it right now. Go get it. So let's go ahead and continue drawing Rocket. Now, once we have that in here, we're gonna go ahead and kind of like bring in his lower part. I'm maybe gonna have his mouth open. I want to have him like kind of like growling a little bit, rawr, rawr, like a dungeon dragon. Have his mouth kind of open here, and this is where his bottom part of his mouth and his top part kind of meet. Somebody says, "What happens if I don't go get it?" You gotta go get it. Then you won't draw better, and you will die a lonely, miserable existence. That's what will happen. All right, so now we want to go ahead and put in the bottom, and now the front part of his nose area right here, it kind of splits in two. Okay, you have this round part that comes out, and then this part over here kind of comes out as well and goes up. And that's what you have in there. Y'all, thanks for the hearts. Thanks for the, I see got some mean faces in here. Who give me the mean faces? I'll come to your house and smack you up with a dead fish. That's what I'll do. I'll come smack you up. But thanks for the love, y'all. I appreciate it. So, let's see here. Now I want to go ahead and like get this lower part in there. And I want to just have that split between his nose and his nose up. His nose, center part of his nose. So it's kind of like a basic triangle right there. There we go then. As long as it's fried, I hear you, Emmanuel. As long as it's fried, you know what I'm saying? I ain't had no fried catfish in a while. So now let's go ahead and start working on his eyes a little bit. Now his eyes will be kind of like coming like triangular shapes just around here. He has one that's just above his little like, muzzle area right there. And then the other one will kind of come about up here. It's kind of like that kind of shape. We might tweak that, but they're basically like triangular shapes. All right, that's what That's what they are. All right, and now we can go ahead and start putting in like the rest of his features that make him look like, you know, him. So, see a lot of y'all just joined. Thanks for joining. Thanks for joining. Look, we got about 246 people in here. So I want to go ahead and kind of like come out to the side, and I have his mouth kind of closed down here. Give me a little bit of like little like, I guess like what do you call it, little fur down here underneath his chin. And then kind of coming back, I want to go ahead and have his fur kind of come out to the side right here. All right. And then I'm going to have another one coming. See if his head's diagonal. I need to have the other one kind of make this whole fur thing like a swoop area. So I'm going to have this one a little bit lower down this way. Okay. And then kind of come up. And then going to have his brow kind of come out right here. His hair, his fur, he's very furry. Okay. And now I'm going to go ahead and throw in his ears. Let's go ahead and give him some ears. Let's see, the first ear will be over this way, guys. Okay. That's the first ear. And show the inside of it. The ears are pretty easy, but just make sure you draw them swoops. So they're like one like basic shape. And the other ear, I'm going to have it kind of going back like this. You know, kind of give his head some kind of like dynamic, you know, posing or something like that. Okay. So his head is slightly turned and tilted. In fact, I'm going to make this ear lower. Because his head is tilted at a slant, then this ear should be lower than the other one. Okay. There we go. That's looking, you know, much better. So let's go ahead and start fleshing out some more of his like features and stuff like that. So yeah, let's see. I want to get his eyebrows in there. Now Rocket has these like, the color around his eyes is like white. So if we go ahead and put his triangular shape eyes in here, we want to go ahead and get his like his fur that kind of like comes up, and his eyebrows will give the expression of what he's, you know, feeling and stuff like that. So he has this like whiteness around his eyes here. And if you're not accustomed to drawing animals, then you gotta start practicing them. So you gotta start practicing them. Thanks, Travis. I appreciate that. Thanks, y'all. I may not be able to read all your comments, but thanks for the comments, y'all. I thank you. And then have this little like inside come up here. And then I'm going to have this inside come up here. I might even move his eye a little bit closer. I want to move his eye a little bit closer to this. So let me go ahead and move that in here. Move his eye somewhat closer. And with the hair, you want to like and just make the sound effect with your mouth. And then you want to go ahead and kind of just like feather off, you know, the tips. All right. Thank you, Charlie. I appreciate that, Charlie. Thank you. Thank you. And then we're going to go ahead and put his other eye in here. Make sure it's smaller than the first one that we drew, okay? Because it's further away from us and it's going around his head. That's the biggest thing you want to do. You want to make sure it's going around his head. Okay. And I might even do something kind of crazy here because I made a mistake when I was sketching him. I made his like hair come out. I like that kind of like fur that kind of like whips around there. Let's see, I want to have his other fur come out here, and then the other one kind of come up this way, and then the other one kind of come up this way. And just make sure you like swoosh your pencil off the page when you're doing the fur on him, okay? That's very, very important. You have to swoosh that fur off of him when you're drawing him. Let's go ahead and get his mouth in there. Let's see, I want to get his teeth. I'm going to draw one of his canines. Let's see, draw it curved coming down here. And that's what you want to do. Let me go ahead and clean it up a little bit more. And I'll use my HB pencil to kind of go in here and do some more stuff with it. Lighten it up some. His teeth in there. I might even make his mouth even bigger. I'm going to exaggerate it some more. Just exaggerate it. This is my drawing. I can exaggerate it if I want to. And just get that tooth in there. Yeah. Let's see here. I want him growling a little bit more. So, and now we're going to go ahead and fix up the part over here on this side then. What up, Jason joined us, y'all. What up, Jason? Those of y'all people still coming in, go get my free drawing course. Go get it right now. SuperheroDrawingCourse.com. If you missed it before, go get it. Here in this course, this free course, I show you how to draw a superhero figure. Go grab it, y'all. SuperheroDrawingCourse.com. So thanks for sharing the video, you guys. I appreciate that. You know, Etnoson Martins and 9 other people. Thank you. Go ahead and click share so other people can kind of check it out. Click share. It's public. Now for the hair over here. I want to go ahead and kind of have it swooshing as well. So let's go ahead and swoosh it too. And just swoosh and swoosh and swoosh out the hair some more. And let's see here and swoosh. I want some over here and over here. Over here. You don't want to draw your hair kind of like just slow with your pencil marks. That's a bad idea. That's a very bad idea. You don't want to do that. Let's see. So I'm going to have his hair just coming down here. All right, then. So now I'm going to use you guys as votes and stuff. What should I do for his body? Should I give him a body or not? You know, Kevin, thanks for sharing the video. I appreciate it. Should I, you know, draw the body or not draw it? Because there are 2 ways I could do his body because I ain't got much room, you know. Why wouldn't I want to do that? I don't have enough space. So I may not have enough space. I want to bring his eyebrows up a little bit more. Bring them up a little bit more. And once again, thanks for the thumbs up, y'all, and the hearts and everything. Now, Rocket has this dark area around his eyes. So you want to put that around here, and that dark goes into his fur, I guess, over here on the side and on the bottom. So make sure you have some reference when you are drawing him. So he has some dark over there. He has some dark over here. The giant gun, yeah, I'm not sure if I even have room for that giant gun. So let's see, we have some dark over here. He has the white streaks that is on his mouth over here, around, going out to his cheeks, his furry cheeks. So keep that clear. Holding a gun in back. You know what? That's a good idea. Holding a gun in the back. Who said that? Altamiro? Thank you, Altamiro Jr. Okay, let's see here. Yeah, Travis, thanks, man. Go get the course. It's worth it. Go get the free drawing course, y'all. Go grab it. Superhero drawing course. Go get it. And let's see here. And I want to go ahead and put in, he has a streak in the middle of his forehead too. So he has this like dark, it's like a point, and it comes in the middle of his forehead, and I want to like swoosh it back too, and it's kind of like furry, and just bring it back some more, and it kind of like goes off the back of his head over here. So you want to play around with this when you're doing your figures and stuff like that. You want to go ahead and just play it and just start feathering out. You know, don't draw slow. Do not do that. All right, do not do that. So you want to go ahead and just draw them, the hairs on there, kind of quick. Then I'm going to have the tip come down here, maybe come down to his muzzle a little bit. Okay, so is it starting to look like him? Is it starting to look like him, you know? And I'm going to darken in his nose up here, you know. Like I said, it's very important to make sure you still make him cute, but he's fierce looking and mean, so he's not. I'm going to get rid of that dark, that hard line over here on the side. I'm going to have shadow just on his face on this side, just shadow. And then he has some more, maybe some more darkness, like around his ears up here. And there was a Disney toy, that Disney, like Infinity. They made some rocket, like, what do you call it? The figure. Anybody have those Disney Infinity figures? So I want to get my hands on a few of those or something like that. So kind of just shade some of it in here. He has some white up here and things like that. Let's see, he has some more white. I'm going to just shade in some of this. He has some dark black back here. And kind of just play around and just shade it in. Just get the, you know, the forms in there. Because he is a raccoon, so he has to be dark around the ears, okay? You know. Thanks, Travis. I don't know if I make it look that simple, but I do what I can do when I can do it. So, alright, and he has white over here. So, and see his other ear. I think he has like a dark tip. Do raccoons have like a dark tip on their the tips of their ears. If not, I'm gonna go ahead and draw it in there anyway. So let's see here, and that's in there. Let's see what else then. Heidi, how does this look? You're the one that asked for it. You asked for it. You bugged me to death. You bugged me to death. Now I'm gonna use my pencil here and kind of go ahead and start darkening in, some of these. Get his teeth in there. Messed up a line right there. And kind of just get some of the more like the hard lines that we wanted in here. So let's see here. And let's see. Coming out. More of the white over here. Yeah, Esteban, it wasn't good. Infinity, the game wasn't good. Oh, you have the figure from him. Okay, you have the figure. Okay. But his character wasn't good at all. Thanks again, guys, for sharing. I appreciate that. I appreciate that. So let's see here. I'm gonna get some more of this in there. And should I have him like jumping down or flying or what should I have him doing, guys? Like, what should I have? I don't have much space. Like what you see about right here, that's about the end of my paper. So, I don't have a lot of space. So let's see if I can try to draw his big gun in there. We'll see. Let's see, get his other eye and shade that in. So see how it's coming together with the shading and getting all that over there. Are you guys drawing along with me or are you just watching? Okay. I ain't y'all drawing along with me. Draw with me, draw with me. I don't want to be alone. No one wants to be alone. Let me turn my page. And sometimes you have to like turn your page to go with the flow of your wrist. Okay. And get those swooshes in there. Make sure it's curved. You got to go ahead and go along with the page, along with the curvature of your wrist. Okay. All right, Kernet, everybody's drawing with me. Go ahead. Want y'all to like show off your drawings. Put it on your social media. Okay, and that's that. Let me shade this in up here a little bit. And shade this side over here. And shade this side. And let's go ahead and work on that that body. I don't know how much of it I can like really show, but you're drawing song with the video. Okay. You have a song going along with the video? Is that what you're saying? Let's see. I'm going to open up that right there. And let's see about the body. Let me use my red pencil here and let's see. I'm gonna get the body in there. Let's see. Body could be if he's down. Let's see. I'm gonna draw Rocket. His body, a nice gesture swoosh right here, and he has a very small body. His body's curved, almost like it's a bean-shaped body. Let's see. And I want to have his leg out here. His leg going back, and then maybe a leg this way. His body should be bigger than that. So, yeah, make his body a little bit bigger than that. Have that bean shape down this way a little bit more. And then, yeah, it's a little bit too much. I don't think I'll be drawing that much because the gun is going to cover up a lot. So let's see if we have his arm out here. His hand here, his fist right there, his trigger finger. All right, you like that so far? His trigger finger. I use the red pencil because I just like red, and it's a lighter color, and it helps me build the construction first, and then I switch over to my darker HB pencil here. Okay, that's what I do. That's what I do. So that's why I like to use that thing. What color pencil do you guys use? What do you use in your stuff? Just tell me that real quick. What stuff do you guys like to use for your when you're drawing your stuff? Do you draw like with other color pencils? I want to hear the comments below. Let me know. Let's see here. And let me go ahead and continue. Had to type a real quick message, y'all. Sorry about that. let's see, if I bring his gun here and have it going this way, he has a big old huge gun. Let's see. And then they're going to have his hand right here, his small hand up front. I guess he's like cupping it with that hand. Yeah, this is too big. This is really big. So let's see. He may not have enough space, you know, to like shoot this whole thing. Was it under his arm? Yeah, it could be under his arm. We have it going back under his arm. That's cool. I'm going to have just some ridiculously large gun just, you know, on his body up here. Then put his legs down here. Okay, there we go. That's that 20-minute timer. Let's go ahead and see what we can kind of put in there and just real quickly put in his you could use a mechanical pencil, that's fine. Let's see, now I want to put his arms. See, he has these shoulder pads that are out there. I'm going to draw like the costume from the movie. He has these like shoulder pads. And then his arm comes out. He doesn't have anything on his arm. Like Rocket's arms are pretty bare. So, besides the fur, of course. And draw a little bit of that fur coming out here. And then his skinny fist, you know, with his trigger finger. And let's see here. I want to go ahead and erase some of these guidelines. So that's pretty cool right there. Yeah, the timer ran out. The timer did run out, Heidi. You're right. Y'all want me to stop? I can go ahead and stop. So I can go ahead and stop. But I'll get like I guess the biggest part of the gun and everything down here. And I'm going to just make up some kind of like cool sci-fi gun. So he has like maybe parts over here that's like some big, like, what do you call it? The clip has some big clip over here or whatever. We can kind of see what it is. Then he has the big front part right here. That's the top of it. And I can get my small little, what is this, a ruler, my little 6-inch ruler, and just kind of draw the top of it in there. And just kind of have the parts come over here. I want to have a little, like, you know, little part barrel with like the clip where the we call it the opening of the gun. What's the top of the gun? We got any gun people in here? Any like big gun people? Let's see, and then have like the opening here of the gun. And yeah, this won't be a gun tutorial, so I don't draw guns. You know, I'm a lover, not a fighter. Let's see, and then we have the middle inside here of the gun. So Rocket can be shooting this bad boy. So let's see here. Then I'm going to have his hand right here, just cupping the inside. So he has like 3 fingers, I guess. You know. Do raccoons have thumbs? I don't think so. Do they? I don't think they do. Draw a little like 3 fingers right there, and that's all you need. That's probably too long for his fingers, you know. So do they have thumbs? Did y'all tell me? You know, you're right. The X-Force style gun, Haji. You're right about that. I don't like this clip on there, so I'm just gonna take it off. I think I'm good with just his handle on his gun right there. That's all I'm good for. I think I'm good for that. I don't think I need like a big old clip or anything. But I want to put his body in there. They do have thumbs? Okay. Let's see. His body, let's see. He has these like balloon looking pants on. So, and then he has his little skinny feet and little like little small tiny foot over there. So his feet are not big at all. But he has these balloon looking pants on, and we'll put some kind of like, you know, shadow on him this way. And then for his gun, we're going to put some shines on it real quick. And let's see how we can put those shines in here. I'm going to show y'all how you can draw like, you know, like shiny metal or whatever. Let's see, you just kind of just Just put the shines on it right here. That's it. Just like make the sound effects with your mouth. It makes it better. So yeah, and I want to put some fur, indicate some fur on his arms up here. So let me go ahead and just kind of like draw some hairs that are like coming off, you know, and that's all we need. And then put his hands over here, and then his trigger finger, put the trigger guard right there, and kind of indicate that. So yeah, I really didn't have a lot of space for this gun up here. So I'm gonna kind of draw like the back part of the gun this way, and draw some little small like piece over here. Just making it up, guys. You don't have to make sure this stuff is like top notch. Just kind of just make up stuff as you go along with it, and just get some science, you know, sci-fi looking gun. And you guys familiar with the artist Rob Liefeld? That's all he did. Just make up those like huge guns and things like Cable would have, or what's this other guy? Bishop would have that kind of stuff. And that's all you need. So just getting that in there. And you got some shoulder pads and stuff on him. So he has that. So, and we can't see the rest of his body over here, but this is what it is. This is Rocket. This is Rocket. So I want to see you guys, you know, draw Rocket, and you know, darken up the raccoon eyes on him. Darken that up some. Darken up some more spots on here on him, and then we'll just put in some. I want to put in some background marks here, and you know. We could do this. We can put some bullets flying, some caps. You know, he got some caps flying out, and you know, they could just be coming out. I'm gonna draw another one right here. So, just making up stuff. Just more caps flying, boom, and maybe some flew this way. I don't know. So that's it. And then just draw them different shapes and sizes and stuff like that. So yeah, my Instagram is The Cartoon Block. The Cartoon Block. So just draw some more caps over here, and try to draw them in different perspectives too, so they're not all looking the same thing. Just draw more bullet casings and all that thing. I mean, just kind of go crazy with it and stuff. And if I want, I can like put some boom boom out here, boom and boom boom. He just shooting them off. And then to make it look like it is like a muzzle flash, you just lighten up this right here, the front of his barrel. Just lighten it up, okay? Just lighten it up as he's lighting somebody up. Boom, boom, boom. Just, I mean, that's all. Just got casings out here, and just more casings, more spent casings, you know. You can never have enough casings. So there you have it, guys. That is Rocket Raccoon. That is him. And if you're still having a hard time coming up with your own superhero body, then click the link below in the description and get my free superhero mini course. Get started right now. Don't wait.